of the week. Our first one is a great one. Our first high goes to the perseverance and the heart of United States Marine Micah Herndon, who was on display for the world to see at this week's Boston Marathon. The 31-year-old was on pace for a strong sub-3-hour finish when his leg locked up at mile 20. 2 miles later, the other leg gave out on him. He could not walk, let alone run. For Herndon, though, quitting was not an option. He was serving in Afghanistan in 2010 as the lead gunner in a convoy when the vehicle he was traveling in ran over an IED. His Marine brothers Mark Juarez and Matthew Ballard and British journalist Rupert Hamer died. Herndon had those names on tags in his shoelaces and on his runner's bib so he could look down for inspiration. He repeated those three names, he said, Ballard, Hamer, Juarez, out loud as he crawled toward the finish line and crossed it with the Boston crowd cheering him on.
My legs really stopped moving forward, and so the next option is to crawl. And because as Marines, right from the get-go, it's instilled adapt and overcome. And whatever adversity, whatever trouble you're doing, adapt and overcome.
Micah proud of finishing, but saying this week he'd like another crack at finishing a race on his feet. So the New York City Marathon stepped up quickly and invited Micah to run this fall.
How incredible, and what an amazing way to honor his fallen comrades.
And he said it was literally that. Savannah and I got a chance to interview him this week. He didn't know how he was going to finish. He looked down at his shoes. He had those tags with their names, and he just started repeating their names until he crossed the finish line.
That's determination.
Incredible.
So powerful.
Our first low goes to the parental horror of leaving your 3 young children alone for just a few minutes and finding one of them has turned into an amateur barber.
I'm crying because, look, Teddy found the buzz cutter. Eloise, turn around. Turn around. Oh my God, oh my God. Look it. Do you like your haircut? No. Turn around. Why'd you let brother do that?
She said she wanted me to do that a lot, and so I did it.
Okay.
Wanted to
All right, it's just hair. It's hair, and it's gonna grow back, and mommy's okay.
It's just hair. Great job there, Mama. She handled that well. Stephanie Plunknet is a full-time nurse who was getting ready for her shift when her 5-year-old son, Teddy, went to work on his own hair with a pair of dog grooming clippers before giving a new look to both his 3-year-old sister, Eloise, and his 2-year-old brother, Fred. Dad came home and took everybody out to the garage to finish shaving their heads.
How's my hair?
Great.
How's my no hair look?
Your no hair looks great.
I don't see a lot of remorse from Teddy right there. Oh my God,
He
what a
has
great
no
little guy.
remorse, but I love his sister when the mom asks, do you like your new haircut? No.
But they do look pretty cool, and I thought Mom handled
They're
it
such
very well.
beautiful kids that
Incredible.
yeah, it's amazing.
Well done, guys. Our next high goes to a feat of reaction time and flexibility that had the internet comparing Houston Astros pitcher Colin McHugh to Keanu Reeves' character Neo in the movie The Matrix. Watch McHugh somehow slow down time to dodge a head-seeking bullet off the bat of the A's Kendry Morales. It even turned into a double play ball. Check this out. McHugh leans back, gets a close shave under his chin, and avoids the line drive. Unreal. The home plate umpire actually was the first to walk out to the mound. You can read his lips and says it looks like something out of The Matrix. McHugh said after the game, I don't know if it gets much closer than that, and he probably does not want to find out. That, first of all, to be able to react that quickly, but also the back bend. Very nice. Somebody's doing his yoga.
Very nice back bend. Doesn't get much faster than that, though, in terms of reflexes.
That was a close one. Our final low goes to the adorable confusion written all over the face of a 1-month-old boy in Pittsburgh when his loud crying is met with even louder crying from his dad.
You don't like that, huh? It's not funny, is it?
Look at that face. The little guy is completely confused. He stops crying as he ponders what in the world is up with Dad. That's a method I've not tried, just crying back at your own
If
child.
only he could talk. I want to know what he's thinking.
How cute is that little guy? That was incredible. All right, coming up next this Sunday.